Class is in session. The Brofessor is in. What's happening, y'all? Today, we got a 6-star character preview for you. It is Austin Theory, the Now. This has been loaned to me from Scopely. I do not get to keep this character. He shall be returned once all is said and done with the preview. So, he is a technician of the chaotic variety, and we are going to test him out with a couple of movesets today to see how well he rolls. Trainer ability, Pyro Gems do 100% more damage, and Multiply Gems will increase their moves strength by 1 at 26k. So right now, I am not quite sure who we're going to use this on with the Pyro Gem damage. But this is something I'm assuming in the future will actually become a little bit more relevant. But for right now, the Multiply Gem damage is good. It will actually work on Nikki Cross, but only so much. It doesn't really work amazing for her at the moment, but we'll see. We'll see how this all moves and scales. In terms of the titles for him, I'm going to do this preview with a little bit extra with the All Hearts plate. I've got some Fury 2 medals on there, including, let's make this red so we can see it better, including this one here, which is about 130% more blue damage, but that is the best that I can do at this moment. So our first moveset that we're going to check out today is we're going to check out the double sub with the Trap Gem move. For me, this one is just slow but controlled. I don't care for it so much. But anytime you're doing a double sub back and forth, it's just going to be a long, drawn-out match. So thankfully, we don't have any 6 stars to go against. We only have a 5-star gold, and so that's what we'll do for this. But we're going to do the chokehold. So we're going to do one sub that is going to be a choose. We're going to choose purple, and we're going to leave those on the board. They turn into silence gems at the end. The other submission generates random submission gems, and they also turn into silence at the end. And then we're going to use the angled block buster, and that's going to create trap gems. We're going to choose where they go so we can choose where our opponent breaks them. They're going to deal 90k damage for each one, so very little damage. We're going to increase our MP by 7 if our opponent breaks them. They increase by 7. But otherwise, if we are the ones who are breaking them, we are going to make 18 silence gems into them purple gems right there. So purple gem damage is going to be key for a lot of these builds, which is why I have the All Hearts on him at the moment. So in terms of what we're going to use Sammy, so we can start with 2 more purple moves, and he's also got the I have 65. It is up to 100%, and if my pen works properly, there we go, 100%. If you can do that, get him up to 26k. I'm on the road to 26k. We'll start with wood, so we got more move points, and then I'm just going to put purple gem damage on him at the moment. And if y'all have been paying attention and have moved up some people with purple gem damage, you'll notice that Showboat Motu Ray has a purple gem damage now at 12k, and that is a huge deal. It is going to make it a lot easier with which to use. All right, let's go check out Austin Theory against Santa Hogan on the tour. This is the highest hit point person we can go against, so you can get a sense of just how he plays and how he works. So I do like the intro for Austin Theory. I think they got it bang on. So that's pretty cool. In a feud, well, I didn't tell you all the things that I have and don't have, or at least that he has. So I have +1 starting MP with the tour perks at the moment. What's going on here, Samsung? We don't need you here. Oh, we don't need you here either. Pen problems. So he has bonus-wise, all move points are going to start with 2 more move points. This is his month-long boosts. He also has silence gems do 50%, and all color gems do 50% more damage. So you're going to see a little bit, he's going to hit harder in this video than he's going to hit at the end of all of this next month. The only other way to do this is to not put on the All Hearts plate, and then you would sort of see where he gets his moves in general. So Turn one with this move build, you are going to put these onto gems that you assume your opponent is going to break. So we'll put this on the green and the yellow. When they break it, we get ourselves plus green MP. And then we're just going to fill up the board with these silence gems, and we're going to let him do our work for us. All right, there he goes. Broke it. Now we have our green move all set up to go next turn. And so we are out of any trap gems, but this allows us to choose some purple gems. So let's do that. So we are going to, actually, before we do that, you can see that these have now been boosted by 100%. So now these are doing 67%, or 67,000, and the greens are doing 71,000 thanks to the all hearts plate. And so now we need, since we don't have any matchy, so that's 6 plus the 1 is 7 plus 1 is 8. So that's got our... that's got us set for next turn. Yeah, we can put that there. We can put that there. No, there. No, there. And so we are set next turn for our next sub to go off. And now this time I'm not going to put the trap gems down, in the hopes, just to show you sort of what you can do with the trap gems afterwards. So let's fill the board. Normally you'd put the trap gems down, get your green refilled again. But since Santa Hogan's going to be finished on the next turn, you can just sort of see when you're ready to end the match, this is sort of what you would do. Do we have a kick out without blowing up? All right, we don't have much of a choice. All right, so there we go. So now you can put down your trap gems. If broken by us, we're going to take you two to be broken by us. We'll put you two down for him to break. And that's going to turn all of these into purple. And there you go. We just did 3.6 million right there. Once you're ready to do a big hit, and the odds of you refilling everything are smaller, but it can be done. All right, let's go check out another moveset with Austin Theory. So our next moveset with Austin Theory here is we're going to bring in the green finisher now. And so this green finisher right here does 173k damage, which is kind of mild, especially with 6-star silver coming. And he's going to make 35 silence gems into blue gems. So that's going to be needing some blue gem damage to do some really good things. We're going to start off with blue, and we're going to boost the blue MP, so that way we can choose 6 green gems. And then once we've done that, we will then be able to throw all of these silence gems on the board. So basically, this is going to be number 1, this is going to be number 2, and then we're going to blow them all up and reload. So this is the one that just recycles over and over again, and depending on your trainers, can actually hit pretty decent. So for our trainers and other abilities, we need to change this back in a jiffy. And Shazam, that's way more better. All right, so here's what we're going to do for this. We're going to try to do, again, much gem damage as we possibly can. With +1 MP perk right now, this is what it would look like in a feud. So you're going to start with blue moves, and then you're going to try to do as much damage as you can. And right now, Sasha Banks, the boss, does not have the 12k ability, although I'm not sure if she will or if this is just an oversight. So I tried to find as much damage as we could. So I just picked KO New Face of America for more silence gem damage. This can go all the way up to 12k. So just keep that in mind, that I'm missing about 9,000 blue gem damage per blue gem. So it's going to hit about 300k less than what you can do. And then I just put some percentage on there with some blue and green, because that's what we're doing. And so I threw Hall of Fame China on there. But basically anybody that does blue gem damage is going to be your friend for this type of a build. So let's go check it out again. It's not going to let me do it that way. I got to do this, and then I can do this. All right. So the All Hearts plate, not going to do anything. We're not using a sub. But here is where you could, essentially you could use an USO cap. Right, so an USO cap is actually going to be your best friend for this. Unfortunately, I don't have one, so that's going to make it difficult for me to actually use. an Uso cap. So I'm going to need a two matches to get this going. We can put one there. We can put one. That's 4. We don't need 4. We'll go 3. We'll take that away. And so now we can put a 6x6 into silence gems. Probably still a little bit too loud. We'll turn that down. Oh, too far. Not enough. There we go. And now we're going to make 35 of the 36 that we've created into blue gems. We've got some blue gems on the board. So basically all of them are going to now turn into blue gems and destroy. So this is, as you can see, an Uso cap, which brings more gem damage per silence gem, would be key and would allow him on the second and third cycles to do more and more damage. So for this, we just hit a little bit over 2 million. Hogan might actually kick out of this. And he does. All right. Well, there you go. There you go, Hulkster. But you get the idea. This would just reload itself over and over and over again. Can we just get on with this, Hogan? Please? You're wasting everybody's time. And mine. So this same idea. This time we actually need 9 in order to make this work. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can put you there. Take our swipe, and then we can do it again. This time he'll be completely done, but you can see the second time through, this would hit even more with that Uso cap. And as you get up to 6-star, you're going to have to do it 2 or 3 times with him. Anyways, it's going to take 2 or 3 cycles of this. And this time we hit for 2.3. So yeah, you can see just it smacks, but to a lesser degree than I think what we would want it to. And as I said, it does need an Uso cap for its best hitting ability. All right, let's go check out the last moveset. All right, so we got one last moveset here for Austin Theory. We're going to go triple purple. So we're going to bring back in the angled blockbuster and the sleeper hole, but we're going to add in the standing move salt that's going to increase our purple gem damage by 67% for 2 turns. And then we're still going to make the 18 silence gems into purple gems. So basically, we don't need the opponent to break the traps for us. We're going to do that ourselves. So come feud time, we're still going to start. Basically, we're going to do what we did the first time around. We're just going to make a whole bunch of gem damage as much as possible. So again, we're going to start with a double MP, so we get the sub off turn 1, and then whatever gem damage you got for coaches, we need purple, right? This is what we need to do. It would also make more sense if I did something closer to purple when I talk about purple. So that's what we're going to need with him for this moveset. So we'll go against Santa Hogan one last time and just show you how to run something like this. Again, with an all hearts and with an extra 100%. So depending on your strap and the other damage that you can put together. You could drop this on turn 1, but it's probably better to drop it on turn 2 if you're looking for recycle, so you get the 2 turns lasting longer. So first things first, we're going to throw down all of these sub gems. And then when it comes to our turn, we're going to buff the gem damage for purple gems. We are then going to put down the trap gems wherever we can break them. And I'll break them here. I don't want to break purple gems if I don't need to. And so what you're left with is basically how many of these gems are left on the board to do some damage. And that did 2 million right there. So you're kind of at the mercy of the board. So you could put negative sub turns on there, so you can leave more of them on the board instead of more gem damage. But it's entirely up to you how you want to play that. Depends on who you're playing against as well, because you do need a turn for all of that to go off as well too. So 2 turns might mean that they get their moves loaded. So it's up to you how you want to play it. All right, let's go to the next one. So there's Austin Theory, the Now at 6-star bronze. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, share, the usual. That helps me out making awesome content for you. And class is over. I'll see y'all next time.